Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a new video, which by the title you can tell what it is, and that is going to be me trying and reviewing all of the trendy workout class and workout styles that you see and you're like, is this just a ripoff or is it actually good, or what's the hype about? Because something about me is I will spare no expense to a fault on anything like health and wellness related. Like, I am such a sucker for anything in that area. So naturally, I just moved to Boston, and with that comes more boutique workout studios than I've literally ever had available to me. So well, that's very exciting. I also was like, you know what, before I find my membership and decide a place that I'm actually going to pay for, I should try out a bunch of the free deals and, you know, get a feel for all the different workouts out there, because I love trying new classes. So I'm going to narrate this video, but I also took clips of me actually trying the workout classes and some like random clips of the studios or something I took like on the way there, or my thoughts like after the class. But I realized that all the footage I got was very all over the place, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna kind of talk through it and then I'll insert clips so that way it's like a lot more organized and actually understandable to watch. So let's just get right into the video. I'm gonna start from the beginning of the week and kind of make my way through the end of the week, walking through the classes I signed up for and my thoughts on them. So let's get into it. It's a quick background and just the basics of this week. I have no membership right now, so what I did was I first made a ClassPass account. I've always seen ClassPass like on influencers' Instagrams and just posted about, so I wanted to know what the hype was about, and essentially it is just a monthly subscription that loads credits onto your account, and you can use those credits to book workout classes from popular studios in your area. But one thing they don't tell you is these credits for the most popular workout classes are not going to last you very long. I saw that a Barry's class is like 16 credits, and each month with the subscription you only get like 48. I could be wrong. So those don't really last you very long. I think ClassPass would be great if you don't work out every day, or even like every other day. If you just want to like try like 2 classes a week, I think it's like worth the money and you're probably saving. But for me, I knew I wouldn't like keep ClassPass, but they do have a 1 week free. So I noticed with the 1 week free that I did, or maybe it was a month, I have about enough credits for 3 or 4 classes depending on what I picked. So I used those, and then I also looked at the studios and saw what deals they had. So let's just now officially get started and go into the workouts. I have never been a big spin girl. I've enjoyed classes, I've gone to classes, but it's never been my like go-to workout. I've never been like, oh my god, spin is the best. I'm obsessed with it. I felt like I had to try one of Boston's spin studios. So I went for trying the Handlebar, which has a few locations around Boston. I am not completely sure if they have, you know, locations in other cities, but I'm sure it's comparable to any other like boutique spin class. Just apply this info, you know, to whatever studio near you. I used my ClassPass for this, and this was the first class that me and my roommate Brooke tried. She's been trying all of them with me, which has been really nice because I've had a buddy to work out with. So we went to the Handlebar, and I would say overall I loved the people there. The instructor had this like energy that was insane. I was like, how do you have this high morale like this early in the morning? And she was just like so fun. The music was a lot better than any other workout class I've been to, like in terms of like relevance, and just like the remixes were all really good. Like, I was loving the music. But in terms of the actual workout, I would do it again, but you know, I just think overall spin is just not my favorite thing. I love that it incorporated like weighted bars. You could get some arm workout in, because I have been to spin classes where you don't get an arm workout, and everyone was like super nice at the studio. It didn't feel very like clicky, because sometimes like these types of workout places can feel a little bit like standoffish. But overall, I enjoyed it. Would I go back? Maybe. But would I get a membership? Probably not. But the studio itself was very nice. So hey guys, so It is day 1 of working out in Boston. My roommate and I got class pass, as I already said. And today we are going to, I don't even remember the name, the Handlebar. And it's just a cycle spin place, and we're gonna go try that now. It's like 9 a.m. and our class is in an hour. So we're gonna walk a little bit, maybe figure out the tea, and head over there, and I will let you guys know how we like it after. I'm just wearing a Set Active set with my zip up and flip-flops because, as corny as it is to wear flip-flops in public like this, I think it's the easiest way to put on my spin shoes, and I don't have the Birkenstock slides that everyone has, and I want them so badly, but they're out of stock literally everywhere. So let me know if you know where I can find those, because I'm really, really wanting them. But we're walking to class.
Do anything to keep you near, counting perfections in the mirror. No, I can't let you leave, so
Okay, so we're back from the workout class. I got a little shy in public vlogging because it's just awkward, but I think I'll get better as like we get more used to Boston. Anyway, I would rate the Handlebar very fun vibes, like loud music, really good remixes. Like they played like the Freaky song by Nicki Minaj, whatever that was. Really dark in there, which I kind of like for a workout class, so no one can see me dying. But I don't know, I personally don't love spin. Brooke had an experience with it.
I don't like love spin, but it was a really good instructor.
Yeah.
So maybe like a 5 or 6.
Yeah. I think I'd rate it like a 7 out of 10. Because spin's not my workout of choice, but like if I liked spin, I think I'd go there.
Yeah.
Like they were very, very nice. Like the instructor was so nice, so I loved her vibe. But anyway, that's that. We took the tea back, so proud of us. And I took like random clips of things, but tomorrow we're going to a place called the Bar Method, and it's a bar class, obviously. So see you guys tomorrow. All right, so if you guys watch my channel and follow me, you know that I am a huge fan of Pure Barre back at home, and I know there is one in Boston, but for the sake of the video, I had to try another bar studio, another bar class, and I chose the Bar Method. So I'm gonna link everything down below. Also, like all the workout studios I went to, all the info will be down below. So if you want to check any of these out, go for it. But the Bar Method was overall a beautiful, beautiful studio. Just like the materials that they used, Pure Barre is very like routine in using a ball and like a resistance band and weights. And this studio did things a little bit differently. I was explaining to my roommate that for me it was kind of like learning how to tie my shoe a different way, because I'm so used to doing bar an alternative method. So because of that, I feel like I didn't give the Bar Method its fair shot, but overall I enjoyed it. The studio was so nice. Like I have clips that I'll put in, but it was just such a nice studio, and it was like a beautiful view. I felt like I wanted to pinch myself that I'm living here and like working out. I'm going to bar this morning, and we are trying the Bar Method. So we'll see if we like it. I love bar, obviously, you guys know, so I feel like I'm gonna like it, but we'll see if I like it more than Pure Barre. That's the ultimate test, because if you know me, you know Pure Barre is my favorite of all time. So I don't know if this is gonna do it for me, but we'll see. And Brooke's really tired and I'm on some type of energy. That's all. Okay guys, we just left the Bar Method, and I'm gonna give a review for that later, but I thought I would just include in this vlog that me and Brooke saw our first influencer, TikToker here. I'll write his username. It's like Yeah Colin. He has like 1 million followers, and we've been seeing him for like the past few days all over our For You page. We've been like, oh my god, we have to find him. We have to see him. We're at a Blue Bottle. There he is. I'm like, I follow you on TikTok. You come up all the time on my For You page. And Brooke goes, why don't you say the line?
Can I take a picture of you? And then we take a selfie. And then Kaylee's like laughing at me.
No,
like,
I said, can I get in it?
We're like geeking over like an 18-year-old boy.
Yeah, and we realized he's a freshman in college. So I just it didn't do a great job in explaining the workouts, in my opinion. I just didn't feel like, for my roommate who has never done bar, she didn't like get a great explanation of like what to expect and like the different terms. So for those reasons, I would say it wasn't my favorite. But I also think just going to Pure Barre so much, it was just, the bar method was already like, in my book, ruled out, because Pure Barre is so unique to me. But yeah, the studio itself was gorgeous, probably one of the nicer ones I'd been to this week. But you know, I just like wasn't vibing with it, and that's okay. That's why I try it. And I will add that I booked that on ClassPass as well. Okay, I did a little more research, and it turns out the bar method is a chain and has studios all over the country, and here's a little more info about their membership. I don't know why when I filmed this, I thought that they were only located in Boston. Then we took a day off. We're feeling a little sore. I mean, definitely working out like different parts of your body with different workouts is very interesting, because I feel like a lot of times you just do the same thing over and over. So I've actually been like loving trying all these workouts. Yesterday, I tried core power yoga, and this is one that I was really excited to try. I love Gretchen Garrity, and my roommate does too, and she loves core power. I've heard a lot about core power. I wanted to see what the hype was about. And one thing about me is I'm not a yoga person, so I knew that it would be a little bit tough for me, and overall like yoga just like kind of makes me uncomfortable. Like, I know it's meant to like relieve stress, but I swear it like stresses me out like sitting there. So for that reason I was a little like but you know, I wanted to see what the hype was about. So hey guys, so it's another day of trying workout classes. Today Brooke and I are trying core power yoga sculpt. I'm a little nervous because yoga's not my workout of choice, but it's Brooke's workout of choice, so I think she's gonna like it more than me. But they do a free week package. I think they might have the best deal out of like all the ones we've done. We didn't even need to use ClassPass for them. It was like so easy. We didn't have to put a credit card in to like get the deal, and we get free week of classes. So we signed up for 2 of their classes, one today and one on Saturday. So we're gonna see how we like it. I feel like Brooke is potentially like maybe gonna get a membership there if she likes it. And yeah, we're walking now. Guys, I'm gonna get better about vlogging in public here, but you have to give me some time because this is like really intimidating, and I get really nervous on busy streets, and I embarrass the people I'm with, so that's all. I signed up for the yoga sculpt class, which I felt like I would like more because it's a little more resistance and using weights and different elements. And the studio itself was so nice. The instructor was so sweet and just like very thorough with explaining what to do, and I felt like everyone at that studio was so nice. Like, core power being so popular, you know, I was a little bit nervous going in there just because it is very cliquey sometimes in workout studios, or I feel like it can be, and everyone was like so fun and like talkative, and I felt like it was the kind of place that like you could like not even like make friends necessarily, but like just make really nice acquaintances and like have regulars. So I liked the community aspect of that. But the workout itself, I was so disheveled leaving that I will insert those clips of me and Brooke leaving core power because I just took them on Snapchat because I was so disoriented. I can't even explain how sweaty we are right now. Like, this top is like actually soaking wet. I think I could bring it. I don't think I've ever sweat that much in my life. I could be in the desert. I would say that core power was the hottest workout I've ever done. I don't know if I'm just dumb and didn't realize that it is a hot workout, but it literally was like over 90 degrees in the room, and something about that with like the body heat of everyone around us and the like lifting the weights and just like every element about it was so hot. Like, I have never sweat so much in my life than I did last night, and I mean that. Like, I don't think I've ever actually sweat that much in my life, and my roommate said the same thing. And I will say my roommate is a yoga girl. She goes to hot yoga frequently, so for her to say that it was like one of the hotter classes she's ever been to, I was like, wow. And even when we were leaving, the girls that go regularly were like, it's not normally that hot. So part of me thinks that it was just like a weird thing in the room that day, but I actually liked the workout itself a lot more than I thought. I think that because of how much I sweat, I can't imagine it would be healthy for me to do that every single day. I would be so dehydrated, but I would go back, and they offered a great special of having 1 week free, and you can just sign up online. You don't have to put a credit card in or anything. So for that, I love it. I think that's a great chance for you to try. We didn't have to pay to rent a mat or a towel the first time. So in terms of like the best deals for a brand new workout class, I would say Core Power was up there and probably the best out of all the ones I've tried so far. Hey guys, so I'm clearly back in a new outfit on a new day. It's actually like 4 or 5 days later, and I thought I would wrap up this video. So let's go on to the next workout place that I tried the day after I finished narrating all the clips that you just saw, which was solidcore. So solidcore is reformer Pilates, and that's like a very hot trend right now on like the workout front, and like influencers. I feel like I'm always seeing like aesthetic photos on people's Instagram stories of them like with the reformer and whatever. I think solidcore is a very popular chain, not just in Boston but also in New York and other cities. I could be wrong, but I think it is. It's similar, I think, to SLT, which we also have in Boston, and that's obviously very popular in New York City. So I don't know how different the techniques in different classes will actually be. I only tried solidcore, but I think it's safe to say just like the general premise of the workout itself isn't going to be too different from studio to studio. So my roommate and I decided to book a class using ClassPass. So we used our credits on ClassPass, making the class not free, but you know, it kind of balanced out. I did not find a free class with solidcore. It seemed like they offered some type of package if you're a new member, but it wasn't anything like I felt like super great money saving, and like it didn't feel like a great deal. I will obviously include the actual fees for membership and deals on the screen so you guys can see the cost of it, because I didn't take note of that when I went to the studio, because like I said, I booked using ClassPass. It felt definitely like a culty vibe. The girls there were pretty nice. The instructor was literally so cool and fit and just like goals like in all aspects of life. Like I just felt like she had her life together, and it was definitely an intimidating environment at first, but honestly they were really helpful and explained to us like kind of the basics of the reformer. But I had never been on an actual Pilates reformer, and I don't know why in my head I thought that it would be a lot different than it was. I felt like I was going to fall off the reformer. Like I felt like my hands were getting sweaty at some points during the workout, and I literally thought for a second, what if I just like fall and break my ankle or something? Like it felt very, to me, not unsafe, but definitely something that requires a level of skill and technique. I don't think just as like a first timer a lot of people would feel comfortable on it. So there were like little like techniques and ways that you kind of adjust your reformer throughout class based on how many classes you've taken and your skill level. I will say that the instructor put me and Brooke next to girls that had been doing reformer Pilates for a while, and they knew what they were doing, and those girls were pretty nice and like helpful. If they saw us like lost in the middle of class at an exercise, they would be like, this, and like help us, because I was like personally for a second like, what if I just walked out? Like I was like, I consider myself to be a pretty like fit, active person, but okay guys, the camera might be shaky. My arms are literally shaking. I feel like the camera might be, but oh my god, that was like a very good workout. I felt like it's loud. Maybe doesn't like I was so hard. I don't think I would like go back, and I was like, I thought I like might. So hard. I will say it was probably the most different and challenging workout that I had done, and I don't want to say this with full confidence, but I think it was one of the more expensive memberships out of all the places I tried. So for me, I'm really glad that I had a chance to go and try it, and the studio itself and the experience was great. The people were very helpful, and it was a very, very high-end, nice studio. Like in general, I can see the appeal. but I think in terms of like my own workout interests and goals, it's not something I would like do regularly or buy a membership of, and you know, that is why we try it. So I think that wraps up this video. This took like 2 weeks to really film and put together, and I hope that it was helpful if you're moving to a new city or looking to try a certain workout class, or you're just curious, because I definitely wouldn't have been as confident to try some of these classes on my own without my roommate Brooke coming with me and braving like that first time in a new workout studio. I don't know if that's relatable, but there is something so intimidating about it. Overall, I'm going to say that my favorite workout of the week was core power yoga, and I am shocked to say that since I have filmed this video, I have gone to core power like 3 more times, and the free week is now up, and I have now signed up for classes on my own and paying for them. So I think that's a pretty good sign. I've only done the yoga sculpt classes, and I will say that every time I leave drenched in sweat, but I leave with like an endorphin rush of like feeling so fit and healthy, and the people there have all been very nice. Looks like if I'm gonna be getting a membership, it is going to be in core power, which I am like shocked to say. I do think at some point I will return to my Pure Barre roots, but the fun of being in a new place and trying new things is giving new workouts a try in some ways, I feel like. So I'm gonna give core power a shot, and feel free to comment down below any recommendations. If I missed a place that I should try in Boston or just in general, I would love to, you know, when I travel more, try other studios in other cities. So let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. And also, like I say every video, subscribe, because it literally makes my entire day, and that's true.
Try to be funny.